Brighton, SIPnSEARCH, FCDC. Let's talk AI visibility, in particular AI visibility tools that are leaving us data blind by giving us way too much information. They show us an endless tofu forest. I like tofu. But it's an endless tofu forest. It's beautiful, it's vast. But then they don't show us our BOFU tree, all right? This presentation is about the prompts that you should track in order to really outline and detail your BOFU tree so you can help it grow, all right? Let's do this. What does a tracking-worthy BOFU prompt do? It lands you in the decision stage visibility of your offering or product, all right? You get to see with the right prompts, with tracking the right prompts, you could see who's visible, at what decision stage, and for which committee member on the decisioning committee. Now listen, B2C has decisioning committees too. Don't fool yourselves. Purchase decisioning is very, very complicated, no matter what we're selling. Tracking worthy BOFU prompts also help you see your rank versus your competition. And I know, oh, there's no rank in, there is. There actually is. If you construct your prompts effectively, especially at the bottom of the funnel, from decisioning perspectives with decisioning logic, you could see how your offering or brand ranks versus your competition. You can also see what you need to add on page, off page on your site, and then off site of your site. All right, let's dig a little deeper here. This is the part they didn't want me to tell you, just because it's long. But these there's 23 characteristics, but we're only going to do 7 of tracking-worthy BOFU prompts. All right, this is my favorite stuff. This is why they didn't want me to talk about it, because I just go way too long into this stuff, and I only have 6 minutes. Now I'm talking about how much time I have left. This is not. I'm going to have to restart this one. Hold on. Okay, I'll keep trying. 7 characteristics, all right, of the 23. You get all 23. There's a QR code at the end. That's the good stuff, all right. Number 1, your tracking-worthy BOFU prompts are offering anchored. You put in a URL or a specific offering that you sell, a thing, a sales page, so that you know what is and isn't being addressed when your offering is or isn't mentioned, or your brand is or isn't mentioned at the category phase or stage of decisioning prompts. Prompts need to be role anchored, okay? None of this generic vanilla, just random searcher. We need to have a role for this prompt. We need to have roles modeled, because each person has a different decisioning logic that they're utilizing, and that needs to be evident in the prompts you're tracking. They need to be comparative. This is more mechanical here, but this is key, all right? So we do need to be asking for comparative competitors with these tracking-worthy prompts, okay? Tracking-worthy prompts will have a decisioning verb in them, okay? That's pretty simple. Let's not spend too much time on that one. Category anchor. We know, we get this one. We're SEOs. Let's not overdo it. Constraint, real world filters. Again, from the role, right? The role level, but then also the decision stage level. Pricing, features. And these are the places where you can affect with FAQs directly on the page. All right. They also need to be professional, and they can't have any brand bias in them, meaning you're not going to accidentally make your brand show up more or a competitor's brand show up more. This is possible. You can make tracking-worthy prompts yourself, okay? You don't have to track the whole ocean, nor should you. I mean, you could compare the tofu forest to your BOFU tree for sure, and you want to have some connections between them, but you don't have to do the whole forest. You really want to focus on your BOFU trees, all right? Well, guess what? You can use Xofu.com to do that. We have an advanced prompt builder. You start with the URL, and then we'll go and guess at your, or make smart predictions, I should say, about the roles that are going to be in the decisioning committee, and then specific prompts that they're likely to be searching for. Here's how we're stacking up against our competitors right now. Oops, we're getting our asses absolutely handed to us here. Look at that. We're not showing up at all. I'm okay with that, though. You know why? Because I know exactly which prompts I want to make a difference on. And my tool, Xofu.com, shows me. I'm not going to show them to you. You'll have to watch our site and our publications to see. But we can see exactly where we stand, right? And this is for specifically for our champion, you guys, the SEO Content Operations Lead. Look, Profound SEMrush. Man, these guys are just killing it. Look at all these mention counts they got. Wow. Okay. Here's our QR code. Oh, man, I went long. Daggone it.